Greetings, champions of the unseen realms. Welcome back to your weekly dispatch from the edge of reality. Strange tides stir in the world of games, and I've got news both fast and uncanny. Let's begin. Xbox Game Pass is bulking up once more, with a fresh wave of titles rolling in throughout the month of May. And one major heavy hitter is already making an impact. On May 13th, Warhammer Vermintide 2 returns to the front lines for both cloud and console players, a brutal co-op action experience that fans of the franchise will already know well. May 15th marks the arrival of Doom: The Dark Ages, and yes, the critics have already started chanting its name. Early reviews on Metacritic are leaning favourable, praising its heavier medieval aesthetic and massive enemy encounters. The Doomslayer's armour might be older this time, but the violence is fresher than ever. May 16th brings a more offbeat tale, with Culebra and the Souls of Limbo, a surreal and colourful narrative adventure making its Game Pass debut. Then on May 20th, things get procedural. Firefighting Simulator, The Squad, and Police Simulator, Patrol Officers will both land across cloud, console and PC. Whether you want to douse flames or write parking tickets, there's now a sim for that, and both are yours with Game Pass Ultimate or Standard. A dark wind is blowing from Kyoto. Nintendo have officially updated its user agreement, reinforcing its hard stance on emulation. The revised terms emphasize stricter consequences for unauthorized use, and while the company has long waged war on fan-made ROMs and emulators, this latest update sends a clear message. The crackdown continues. While preservationists and fans of retro gaming raise their concerns, Nintendo remains steadfast, protecting its legacy one takedown at a time. Data hath spoken, but beware, for spoilers lurk within these forbidden archives. According to a recent leak stemming from a source code breach, Guilty Gear Strive's 5th season may include returning favourites, like Jam Kura Doberi, Kumu Heiyun, Answer, and Raven. Alongside these character names, concept art and early move sets have supposedly surfaced, as well as playable builds of unreleased Season 4 fighters. Arc System Works has not confirmed any of this, so take it with a grain of dust from Eno's guitar case. Still, if true, this could be a monumental season for fans of classic Guilty Gear chaos. In other news, Double Dragon Gaiden gets a power-up. The free DLC for Rise of the Dragons is now live. Classic characters Jeff and Abore enter the fray, adding extra muscle and nostalgic flair to this modern throwback. Expect future characters released later this year. A new Ecco the Dolphin game is officially in development, with original series creator Ed Annunziata involved. Yes, that's right, the dream-like underwater saga might soon breach the surface again. And for collectors, SNK has announced ACA Neo Geo Selection Volume 5 and 6, though these are currently only confirmed for Japan. Expect them on Switch with titles pulled from the golden arcade era, think King of Monsters, Samurai Showdown and beyond. Now for the channel update. This past week saw the release of my deep dive into Cammy White and Juri Han, a character-focused journey through their roles in Street Fighter, and the twisted shadows of Shadowloo that shaped them both. If you haven't checked that one out yet, now's the time. This coming Wednesday, prepare for something a little different, a deep dive into a fighting game franchise, not just a single title. Want a clue? Head over to my Gyro Mark of the Walls video and listen closely to the sound hint at the end. A reminder, I've shifted my upload schedule for both deep dives and character explorations so that each now come every other Wednesday. We've got some truly epic content brewing, including a massive exploration of the modern beat-em-up revival. So now's the perfect time. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and join the swelling ranks of our eldritch citizens. That's all for now. Be kind to yourselves, be excellent to one another, and remember, even in the digital dusk, some truths flicker just out of sight. I'll see you soon.